Hello, I am Ruby Falconer. Today's date is January 4th, 2021, and this is a Shamanic Egyptian Astrological update for the upcoming week. As we enter this new year, we have a shift of energy. This last year has been dominated by cardinal energy. Actually, when I think about it, the last 5 years have been dominated by cardinal energy. The cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. These are initiatory signs. They initiate something. They don't necessarily hang around to make it happen or to make it last, but they initiate it. So for instance, Aries is about the desire to be, to exist. Cancer is about the desire to feel safe, to feel secure, stable, in a home, in a family. Libra is about the desire to be in relationship. Capricorn is the desire of a collective to feel safe, to feel stable, to have structure. So there's a desire, something initiated, something moved toward. Those signs have dominated the last 5 years. Since about this time in 2016, the energy has been very strong with those signs. It's ebbed and flowed over the last 5 years, but it's been very prominent. We are moving now into a period of time, particularly over the next couple of years, where the primary energy is going to be fixed sign. The fixed signs are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. And they're very different kinds of energies. While they're quite powerful and quite strong, they're also very determined. They ground their energy, whether it's in a physical body, in the case of Taurus, whether it's in their personality, the force of their energy in the sign Leo, whether it's in a relationship, a union with another person, which is Scorpio, or whether it's within the collective, which is Aquarius. They ground that energy. They can be quite stubborn. They can be quite determined. They can be very focused. They not only make things happen, they keep it going. They are manifestors. And they also get in power struggles with each other. They can definitely lock horns. So we've got that energy coming in, which is going to feel very different than the cardinal energy, which has dominated our collective lives over the last 5 years. We're moving into a period now where the energy is going to feel very different. Now, what's happening this week is we right away, right off the bat, right moving into 2021, we get a shift with the planet Mars. In Shamanic Egyptian Astrology, Mars is Set, the warrior king. He is the warrior. He is the manifester. He is the protector as well as the perpetrator. He's a complicated archetype. He is capable of tremendous loyalty, and he's also capable of tremendous betrayal. So we see that in his myths, whether it's the Greek and Roman myths, whether he is Aries and Mars. We certainly see it in the Egyptian myth with Set, who is both the murderer of his brother Osiris, as well as the loyal protector of the sun god Ra when he goes through his underworld journey every night and meets the monster Apophis. It is Set who kills the monster so that Ra can complete his journey and so the sun can rise the next day. So he's a complicated archetype. He represents our ability to manifest. He represents how we get angry, our boundaries. When we set boundaries, he's our no as well as our yes. And he is moving now into the earth sign Taurus. He has been in the fire sign Aries, which is his own sign, for 6.5 months. He moved into Aries on June 27th. He was in that sign for so long, and Aries is a cardinal sign, because he turned retrograde from about mid-September through mid-November. He was in a challenging relationship, a square to the great shift planets, which is Jupiter, Pluto and Saturn. So, that energy, he was the activator of a lot of the energy that we dealt with in the last 6 months of 2020 and the difficulties that we encountered on all levels, personally, collectively. All of the things that have been happening around us have a lot to do with that very challenging energy that was coming our way from Mars, Set, the warrior king. So now he's moving into the earth sign Taurus, which is a different expression of energy. And he's going to be moving over the next few weeks into some challenging relationships with Uranus, as well as with some of the, with Jupiter and Saturn and some of the Aquarian energy that we've got coming into domination over the next several weeks. So, different kind of energy is starting to come up here. So that happens. He moves into the sign Taurus on Wednesday the 6th. On the 8th, which is Friday, we have two other shifts. We have Venus, who is Isis, the Queen Mother of Heaven, moving into the emanation of Capricorn, which is Canum. She's not going to stay there for long. She moves into Capricorn on the 8th, and she moves out of Capricorn into Aquarius on February 1st. So that's going to be a pretty quick transit of Venus through Capricorn. We also have on the 8th, we have Mercury, Thoth, moving into Aquarius. And Mercury's going to stay in Aquarius for a while because Mercury's going to turn retrograde in Aquarius. So that's going to happen on February 20th, and will go until mid-March. And along the way, we're going to have, until, let me get this right, until January 30th, until February 20th, is when Mercury turns retrograde, and Mercury will move out of Aquarius into the sign Pisces on the 15th. So Mercury is going to remain in Aquarius from January 8th through March 15th. So that's quite an extended period of time to have Mercury in Aquarius, and that will be a big shift as well. So we got some powerful fixed sign energies coming in this week, big shifts, and a domination of fixed sign energies starting to take place. And so what I would like to offer today as our journey is a journey with Set, the warrior king, but in a very specific manifestation. We're going to work with his manifestation as in the sign Taurus. In the language of Shamanic Egyptian Astrology, Taurus is allied with Hathor, who is the great goddess. She's the ultimate earth goddess. She is about the abundance of earth. She's also, her message to us, which is a very Taurian message, is that in order to achieve enlightenment on planet Earth, we have to come down. We have to come into form. That is what she encourages us to do, to come in and feel everything about being in a body, feel the pleasure, feel the pain, all of it. She takes great joy in earth experiences, and she wants us to do the same. So Mars, the warrior king, Set, that energy of both the perpetrator as well as the protector, moving into that emanation of Hathor, suggests that the warrior energy is going to focus itself in the weeks ahead. Again, Mars will stay in Taurus until March 3rd. So it's going to be focusing its energy on earth matters. And, Taurus in traditional astrology certainly rules money. It rules resources. So it rules the economic systems of planet Earth, as well as the Earth itself, which, refers to weather events, climate change. We have Uranus is Wajet, the shatterer, the Kundalini Cobra goddess in the sign Taurus, has been there for a while now, a couple of years. And with Mars now also moving into Taurus, we're going to have a conjunction of Mars and Taurus taking place on Inauguration Day on January 30th. So we can expect some type of intensity happening around Taurian, Mars, Uranian matters. You know, whenever Mars and Uranus come into relationship anyway, we very often have some type of intense event taking place on planet Earth. And being that it is in the sign Taurus, we might expect something related to, I'm not a predictor, so I can't really say, but within the realm of possibilities is something related to the Earth itself, something explosive in some way, something unexpected, something intense, something related to the economic system, to climate, weather. Hard to say, we'll see. And, interesting to note that it's on Inauguration Day. So we're going to be building to that over the next couple of weeks. I'll talk more about it in next week and the week after as we get closer to this specific event. But right now, I want to give all of us an opportunity to feel into the message that Set emanating through Hathor might have for us. This is going to address how do we use our own creative drive, how do we ground our own creative drive in the lushness of earth, in the lushness of matter. So that means within our own bodies, because we are matter, we are earth, but also our connection to the planet Earth, which Hathor very much represents. She loves everything about Earth existence. So in this expression, this warrior, this type of warrior, is very much an Earth warrior. He cares about planet Earth. He wants to defend planet Earth. He wants to defend substance, form in some way. So let's go on a journey with this specific manifestation of the warrior, the Mars in Taurus warrior, set in the emanation of Hathor, and see what message this archetype has specifically for you. So I invite you to take a nice deep breath. Put your feet flat on the floor, ground yourself, allow yourself to come completely present. And use the breath to move energy. This is very much about the body. Taurus is a body sign. Those of you who have Taurus strong in your chart, you know what I'm talking about. Taurus energy wants to ground itself in physical form. People with strong Taurus energy in their charts are frequently, they use their body in some way. They might be dancers or yoga practitioners or runners or mechanics or gardeners or sculptors, to use their hands. So they want to come down into form. So I want you to use the breath and imagine that as you're inhaling, it's going all the way down to your toes, all the way down to your fingertips. Really filling your body up. And also grounding your body. Imagine that as you fill that body up with air, it actually helps you come deeper down into form. And I want you to imagine that you are standing in a lush and beautiful place on earth. Allow yourself to go wherever your intuition takes you. But wherever you end up, this place is beautiful. It is abundant. It is full of color. It is nature run riot. That's who Hathor is. She's all about the riotous explosion of color and nature in some form. So allow yourself to go to a place, and wherever you go is right, where you are in tune with that abundance that is the nature of Earth itself. And in this place you feel held. You feel held by the Mother Earth. She whispers to you. She whispers through her breeze, blowing through the leaves or the sand or whatever it might be, caressing your skin. You can hear the thrum of her, the thrum of the earth, the beating of her heart deep within her. You can hear and feel her power in the growth that is taking place around you. It's almost as if you can hear and feel the plants and the animals and the vibrancy of this planet, the interconnected life forms that is the biosphere of planet Earth. All of this is Hathor. All of this is the realm of Taurus. And feel all the ways in which you are connected to this. You feel it in your body. You feel it awakening, quickening within you. In your first and second chakras, in your third chakra, building in that third chakra. And you feel awakening within you the power of Sat, the warrior king. And you become aware now that a version of this warrior king sat in the emanation of Hathor, sat connected to the power and strength of earth, deeply grounded in the manifestation that earth is capable of. You become aware of an external manifestation of this energy. This is Sat in the emanation of Hathor. He is fierce. He is powerful. He is strong and determined. He is loyal. He is a manifester. And he is here to take you on a journey. His goal is to help you get in touch with your internal manifester, that part of you that is determined and loyal and focused, and to understand your connection to earth in some way. So take a nice deep breath now and give permission to Sat, this powerful earth warrior. He is loyal to this planet. He will fight for this planet. Let him take you on a journey. Show you what it is that's for you to do, what's important for you, what is ready to be awakened in you as we shift from the realm of cardinal energy to the realm of fixed. Nice deep breath. Journey with Sat in the emanation of the earth goddess Hathor. Wherever you are now, give thanks to this great warrior. And if you feel that you need his support in some area of your life, ask him now. He is a manifester. He makes things happen. In practical terms, earth matters. Ask him for his support. You become aware now of a rustling on the wind, movement, vibration, a shimmering, and manifesting all around you is Hathor, the great goddess, the earth goddess, very old. She goes back before time. She is the great-great-grandmother of Isis, the ancestor of Venus, Aphrodite, Tara. The great-grandmother of the divine feminine. And she wraps and swirls herself around you. And she lets you know how much she loves you. And how much she loves the earth. And how much she wants you to use your warrior energy to manifest that which you came here to do. Take a minute to relax into her loving energy and soak it in. The beautiful, great goddess, Hathor. Taking a nice deep breath. Coming slowly back into the room. Feeling these energies move throughout your body, awakening, activating, grounding. Helping you know who you are and why you're here. Thank you. We will talk again.